Pallinchami sir, Albert sir, Gokalakrishnan sir, எனது அருமை ஆசிரியர் பெருமக்களே, மாணவ கண்மணிகளே, வணக்கம். ஒரு சேஞ்ச், நான் இங்கிலீஷில் பேச போகிறேன். அதுதான் டெஸ்ட் இப்போ. ஓகே, எஸ், competitive examinations and the questions that you face in English that are very difficult for some of the students. I recollect Mr. Govindraj, when he was here, he was referring to 460 recruits, among whom only 20 were Tamilians, right? You remember that? Okay, why? Why? Because in Tamil Nadu, nobody dares to attempt SSC. The Staff Selection Commission is unattended by Tamil Nadu students. So there is a time and chance for us to follow suit. Next time, when there is a recruitment for the postal service, definitely at least one from this college will be selected through SSC. For that, you'll have to get trained and seriously trained in English. Okay? And passing in English is not that difficult, because whatever you learn today in the classroom is just transferred to competitive examinations. Maybe some of you don't understand that. Whatever you have learnt in the classrooms from your maybe Tamil medium or English medium, from your 6th standard onwards, whatever you have learnt in terms of spelling, whatever you learnt in terms of vocabulary, whatever you learnt in terms of grammar, whatever you learnt in terms of composition, these are the questions. Number 1, questions in spelling. Number 2, questions in vocabulary. In vocabulary, for example, in the fill in the blanks, you have something to say. The types will be either identification or selection or supplying or manipulation or creation or evaluation. So these are the types, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. So it is very fixed. In English, you can't be just general. You have to be very specific in English, right? When you tackle the vocabulary questions, it will be sometimes it will be on collocation. One part is collocation. Another part is one word substitution, right? You'll be given 4 or 5 words and you'll have to supply one word to equal the many words. That's also one exercise. So in vocabulary you have many. In terms of grammar, in sentence grammar, you have the types of sentences. You have statements, you have questions, interrogative sentences, you have imperative sentences, you have exclamatory sentences. And the crucial thing is comprehension questions. In comprehension questions, it depends on the paragraph, the type of the paragraph. The paragraph types will be number 1, narrative, number 2, descriptive, number 3, persuasive, number 4, expository, number 5, interpretative, number 6, evaluative, number 7, critical. All types of passages you have. Thing is, you will have masters to guide you in English. For SSC, in the district level employment and training office, you have experts to handle classes in English, to handle classes in mathematics, to handle classes in general knowledge. So when you prepare and you have a chance now, you can recruit yourself and decide. Let this be the D-Day, very important day in your life, and you are going to decide. When you decide, that will decide your future. So decide to get recruited through SSC. That's easy. In English, Tamil Nadu students are known to have had good education in terms of English. So English language is easy for Tamil Nadu students. But we have not tried. Nobody has told you. Nobody has encouraged you. So this is the point, this is the place, this is the time. So you can decide on that. And when you work out the examples, as DSP sir was referring to the alternatives, you have alternatives. And the alternatives can be easily worked out. Whatever I want to say, I cannot say this here. And if you attend the classes, maybe I am engaged to handle the classes. And people will come here to handle the classes. Thing is, you will have to work hard. There is no substitute for hard work. So you should decide to work hard, number one. Number two, you should decide to devote some time for studying English. English to begin with, the English that is taught in the classrooms. Then the English that you find in the competitive examinations. So divide them, but connect them. There is a connect. There is no disconnect between the academic and the competitive examinations. You have a connect. How are you going to connect? You have some chance. If you understand, if you grasp, if you decide, if you feel, if you realize, then you have the chance. If not, we who? If not, here where? If not, now when? Thank you.
வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்தா லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க, கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, பெல் ஐக்கன் பிரஸ் பண்ண மறந்து போயிடாதீங்க. அப்பதான் நாங்க போஸ்ட் பண்ற வீடியோவோட நோட்டிஃபிகேஷன் உங்களுக்கு வரும்.